So why do you care so much about views sometimes? You fall into the same trap that you've told yourself you wouldn't fall into, of trying to make content that people would like and that would get a lot of views. But you've told yourself this, and you've thought about this so much when it comes to music, that you don't want to just make a good song that people will like. That's not your goal, and that never has been your goal. You, Diego, want to make music that's revolutionary. You want to make a genre that nobody's ever heard, that you don't even have a word for because it's your own sound. But why, when it comes to YouTube, you fall into this trap, this temptation of wanting to make videos that people will like, and then you post a video that maybe is a little different, and you see the numbers go down, not as many people are watching it, and you think, oh no, how can I make a video that people will like? But like, what's the point? Like, why are you even doing this? Your videos are really just you telling something, you showing something. You have thoughts and you have ideas that you believe are true, and you hold to them and you stand on them, not because they're popular ideas, not because people will like them, but because you believe them to be true, and you believe the world would be a better place if that was the reality. So your videos are really just your way of saying it. It's your voice. It's just the way that you say your ideas. It just happens to be in a video. So when you compromise on the style of video, you're really compromising on who you are. You're compromising on that revolutionary aspect of what it is that you're trying to do. There's a reason why it's revolutionary, because nobody's done it before. Nobody thought it was a good idea. Or maybe many people thought it was a bad idea. So stop doing that. And if you keep falling into that trap, you're just being a hypocrite and being you're doing the same thing that you hate, that so many churches are doing. Trying to make this nice, comfortable, palatable environment so that maybe, hopefully, people will hear your message. Which really, it's often coming from a place of, oh, we just want people to like us. We want people to come to our church. We want to grow. Which is like, is that the point, or is the point to affect change? So you're really trying to change the world, or you just want people to like you? Here's a little life update for you all. I'm in North Dakota, and when you think of what's in North Dakota, literally nothing. So if you look around, you can see there's not a ton going on. Oh wow, this thing's okay. So we're here for a week. We're gonna drive down to South Dakota in about a week, playing an indoor tournament over there. Fours tournament, indoor tournament. Open hand tips are allowed. We'll see how that goes. And then I fly back home on Tuesday. But I really wanted to come out here. I brought my mom to show her the, what is it called, homestead life. They have horses, they have cows, chickens. A lot of things are cooked from scratch. There's not really anything around here, so we're kind of stuck on the property, forced to cook. It's just a little bit quieter life. So here for a week and just reflecting on things, really thinking probably too much about YouTube and how I should structure my videos. We drove about 45 minutes to church, which I don't know if I've ever driven that far for church service before. But it was nice, just humble church, simple songs, nothing too extravagant. It's just nice over here, Well, a lot of people, I've met a ton of people, and they're all asking well, what made you come out? What made you come out to North Dakota? And I've said the same answer a lot. It's just a different pace over here, There's not a ton of people trying to grab your attention. It's quieter for sure, which is nice. California, it's so packed, so crammed. Just way too many things to do all the time. Way too many people around to where you don't ever really get your alone time, and so then it seems like you're always trying to get alone time, at least me. But over here, the people they have close relationships. They seem really, really close with each other, like genuine relationships where they know each other. And I think it's because they have their alone time. They're out on their own farms. They see each other a couple times a week. And there's a lot to talk about. You know, there's something we do in American church right after like the worship service or whatever. The pastor will say, get up and greet your neighbor. And then he gives you like 2 minutes to do that. And it really just gives you enough time to say, hey, how was your week? What'd you do this week? And like maybe one person has enough time to share. And I always hated that. And I still despise that. Sometimes I just stay sitting down because I'm like, I mean, I used to be that guy that was like going over to everybody saying, oh, I noticed you're new, like, hello. Like, why are we limiting ourselves to 2 minutes, 5 minutes? Like, are we in a rush? Like, why don't we make it an hour of like greeting and chatting with people, getting to know each other? It's like, why are we so rushed on that? Is the whole point just the message, or really what it becomes is a show of like, you have the music and then you have the greeting time and then you have the message, and don't take too long in each of these, or people won't, I don't know, people will get bored, or I don't know. So it becomes a show, which I guess is like what I've kind of fallen into with this whole like YouTube thing of like, you want the cuts to be so fast, right? Because people's attention span is so short. Like, even me pausing right here, like there's a temptation to want to cut it out because, oh no, somebody might click off the video so quick. But like, are we just trying to breed shallow relationships? Even like me with you. Like, do I want this to be a shallow relationship? Where like, all I'm here for is just you to click on the video, and all I'm here for is you to like the video, or you to just like me enough to subscribe. Is that what I want? Am I going for numbers? Or like, do I want to build real relationships with people like you on the other side of this camera? Like, do I want to have a real impact on the people that are listening? What's my goal? But it's so tempting to like see the numbers and think, oh, like I changed up the video structure and now less people are watching. And it's like, oh, well, there's still 100 people watching. And let's say even 25% of those people are really watching. It's like 25, that's a whole classroom. There's professors that get, well, their full-time living is teaching a class of 25 people. Maybe they do that a couple of times. But like, that's who they're speaking to, and it matters. The only difference is they can see the people, but yeah. So that's what I've been reflecting on. Because there's so many strategies. People say strategies of how you can grow on social media, but what I've noticed is social media is becoming more integrated with reality than it ever has been. I remember like 15 years ago, like what you posted was like really important. Like it really like it was something. Like it was, I don't know, it held more weight. Now like you could post 10 things in a day and like people don't care too much about it. I mean, it still matters. But it's less weird, like people's personalities on and offline are merging. I've noticed people are more comfortable in front of a camera, even just as I've been bringing this camera around, recording different people. Like, less people are weird about it, which I think is great. It's becoming less like a show, which is what I think people want. They want something real. Like, we can't even trust the news. We can't trust most things we see. But what I can do is I can show you, and if you trust me, you'll believe that I'm really out here. And there's really a cat over there, a little kitten that they sleep outside. The dogs sleep outside. It gets cold here at night. The horses sleep outside. And it's really quiet and windy. And I think I have a lot of experiences that most people don't have. I think I have a lot of experiences that most people don't have. I mean, as much as I travel, like, things are bound to happen. But even with, like, ministry, Christian ministry, preaching the gospel, like, oh, there's so many things I wish I documented. Oh, it would have been insane. But I'm sure there will be more. There was an incident that happened at my university where a few guys on our team, I had some tough conversations with them, and they ended up giving their life to the Lord, and that kind of stirred up a lot of anger, we could say, amongst our other students, and word got back to administration, and I mean, we didn't handle everything perfectly, but rumors got around saying that I was manipulating people into thinking they weren't believers, and then now recommitting their life to be Christians. And but there's a lot of pushback from administration, and maybe they had good intentions or not. I won't make that judgment, but just word got around fast, and there was about 1,000 people who knew, pretty much everybody at our school, and half of the administration was on my side, half wasn't. It was pretty intense. It felt like I was literally living in the Bible times. But something one of philosophy teacher said to me was, I think you're going to experience much more pushback in the future. Like, what you're doing is awesome, is what he said. Like, people are getting baptized. Like, it's incredible. But I think this is just the start of what you will see. Persecution, you can call it. Which is interesting that I've seen more persecution from people in the church than outside of the church. Maybe I'm doing things wrong, I don't know. At least most of the Christians think I am unconventional. But wasn't Jesus unconventional? You know, like, he wasn't doing things the church way. He brought young fishermen who were uneducated. He healed people on the wrong day. He hung out with the prostitutes and the sinners, the tax collectors. But I think that's what we're supposed to do. Do things differently. But we're in a world where everybody's like chasing the views and the fame. Trying to do everything the same way. You want your videos to look a certain way. What's up? You want an apple? What's up, girl? You want an apple? Hey. You want an apple? I'm gonna get her an apple. But we can slow down, it's okay, you know? Like, I know it's gonna be unpopular. Look at these apples. Look at these apples. We'll probably get a couple for her. I'm a little afraid that the horse will bite my fingers off. Ooh, let's see this. Hey. Hmm. Yeah, I definitely don't want the horse biting my fingers off. Let's put that right there on the barbed wire. Here's an apple. Oh, there's another one right here. Oh, here. Well, that's enough ranting for me. But I think I'll do more stuff like this, you know. I'm kind of tired of the whole curated videos and just fakeness, you know. Like, I want it to be real. I want you to feel like you're here with me. Here's another dog. Hey, puppy. Hey, doggy. Oh, let's get this wider. Here we go. These dogs are outside all day. I guess they're different kind of dogs than us California dogs. All right, I'm out.